Hey, I'm Jesse. It's devotion time. The presence of God on the earth began with just the presence of the Father in Eden. We see glimpses of the Holy Spirit throughout the Old Testament, and then Jesus comes in the Gospels, and his presence on the earth is Jesus. Today, since the ascension of Jesus, we have the direct presence of God on the earth by the Holy Spirit who lives within every believer. This is why Romans 12 describes modern day worship as what it is. This is why John chapter 4, when Jesus told the Samaritan woman at the well that the day was coming and is now come when true worshipers will worship the Father, neither in Jerusalem nor on that mountain in Samaria, but in spirit and in truth. This is the fulfillment of what Jesus prophesied. This today, right now, you, as you're filled with the Holy Spirit of God, you are living out what Paul is describing in Romans chapter 12, your spiritual act of worship. Listen to Jesus in John chapter 14, beginning in verse 25. I have spoken these things to you while I remain with you, but the Counselor, and in the CSB, Counselor is capitalized, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, will teach you all things and remind you of everything I've told you. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled or fearful. You have heard me tell you, I'm going away, and I'm coming to you. If you loved me, you would rejoice that I am going to the Father, because the Father is greater than I. We've just seen the Trinity on full display here, and the result is peace. Jesus gives peace to us directly in this text. He's speaking to his disciples originally, and then by extension, we can receive that same peace. My peace I give you, he said. Do not let your heart be troubled, he said. Did you hear the word let? Don't let your heart be troubled. It's possible then for a disciple to look at the overwhelming trauma of the crucifixion, look at the overwhelming trauma of persecution and difficulty, and then allow your heart to be troubled. I do it. But Jesus says, don't let your heart be troubled. He gives us peace. And he doesn't give the way the world gives, expecting something in return. Okay, this piece is gonna cost you 5 easy payments of $99.99. The way that he gives peace is freely, sacrificially. He went to the cross, he rose again. It is he who is saying, my peace I give you. I don't give as the world gives. This is a beautiful news, a beautiful prophecy about the Counselor, the Holy Spirit. Okay, teaser, we're gonna go through Acts and you're gonna see that everything that Jesus said in today's devotion comes absolutely beautifully, powerfully true. Don't believe me? Come to the Redemption Church this weekend and experience the Holy Spirit of God for yourself. It's beautiful, it's great news. The direct presence of God on the earth right now is in every believer. Not just in the temple in Jerusalem anymore. No, God tore the curtain. Now, what Jesus prophesied is true. We as believers are all a bunch of walking, talking, living, breathing, witnessing temples of God. Because the Holy Spirit, the Counselor, lives right here. That is light in a dark place. Go share it with somebody today.